Hello everyone. Just keeps getting darker. Hello everyone. Welcome here for another day of voyaging together into consciousness, through consciousness, our ability to be super sensory. I wanted to talk about animal communication, the sentient fields, and our ability to communicate with the sentient beings that are the animals. And one of the easiest ways would be for communicating with our pets. And I'm sure every pet owner does have a very deep understanding with their own pet and with their own connection with their pet, and it may be different to how I connect. So this is why I speak a lot about the sentient field, because our ability to be super sensory, it's how we tune in to the field of consciousness. So it begins within, and then we can also attune to different, if you like, frequencies, different wavelengths, radio waves, if you like, except these are electromagnetics through the sentient fields of the animals. So if you are connecting with your pet and you already have a relationship with this pet, so then it's a lot easier, isn't it, than if you were to connect maybe with a pet, somebody else's pet that may be taken care of. So affinity helps. It doesn't mean that we cannot create affinity, because once we are in our own frequency and we are in this point of inner unity, if you like, then we can create affinity with all of life. So it's a bit like knowing your own pet. So the way that I feel, I sense my connection with animals, for example, lions, I started receiving their messages, I want to say about 3 years ago. And I don't live in a location where animals are. I don't have an affinity. I don't have a relationship with a lion. But somehow, through my own ability to connect with my own frequency, I was able to be contacted, if you like, by through the electromagnetic fields, and receive information and receive guidance and support and information for my personal journey as a human on planet Earth through the sentient field of lions. I cannot tell you how this happens. I cannot teach you how that is done, but I can tell you that it is through the sentient field, and I can tell you that is because I choose to, perhaps not 24 hours a day, but I choose as much as I can to be aware in the field of consciousness. And I know that this is like, the universal library, the sentient field. The field of consciousness is a living library. And in that library, you can receive and pick up, if you like, any information that is beneficial to you. Hello, Ella. I can't quite read your message. I think the light is too bright on my face, but thank you for it. I'll read it soon. Where was I? Yeah, so I can't teach you how I connect with the lions. I just know that it started coming in, and it was information for what is coming into being in a few years from now. So it's an ongoing I feel it's an ongoing reciprocal communication where I choose to listen. So maybe this is one way I can share with you, is that I am choosing to listen, and through listening and through uh, my presence, again, I'm no different from you. So if I can do it, you can do it. By me choosing to be present, I started receiving information, and I started to receive guidance to create certain things, and all that I'm offering through my website, through this connection. So it became stronger and stronger as I allowed it. And so I would say sensory perception. Tune in to the being that you are. Keep practicing sensory perception. And I know that a lot of you involved in this 90 days until the 21st of December 2021 are very perceptive and very receptive and very aware. And if you are vacillating, if you are not sure, if you come to watch this video at a later date, then practice. It's a little bit like cleaning the window, and all of a sudden you see through what you couldn't see before. So it's a little bit like that. It's keep clearing your field of consciousness, keep clearing the space that is full of everyday thoughts, and keep rising just a little bit more, a little bit more. If you keep doing this every day, it will happen for you too, and it may it may surprise you. So sensory perception and choosing to be present and choosing to listen. And so I want to say that the third thing is that when you choose to listen, things happen, and you may start receiving perhaps information that will assist you in your daily life. And if you start putting that into your daily life, so say you received a message of wisdom, and you start working with that wisdom in your own life, and you start applying that, to become more sovereign and more empowered. Say, for example, through the messages of a lion. A lion is all about power and strength and steadfastness and sure-footedness and knowing its path and knowing its direction and knowing its. So as an example with the lions, I live very far away from them, but when I chose to listen, it doesn't mean that my life is perfect. It doesn't mean that I have become perfect in any way. It just means that little by little, I am able to receive more of the frequency of the sentient field that is a resonant frequency in the universal field. So as I tune in, I receive more information, and as I choose to apply those in my life, somehow my connection with the field of consciousness and their particular, let's say that is a frequency that is above the mind. So I feel that it's all very well to bring the heart into it, but we need to also rise above our thoughts so that we can receive wisdom that isn't ours. I need to stop now because we are almost at the time of the 3 minutes. So get back to me if you have any questions. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your commitment. I'll see you tomorrow.